Good morning, Internet. Today, it is Tom negotiating with Jesus. Today, link in the description. I'm going to talk a little, so just go to the link and do an exercise. Daniel Seriff. This is the exercise I'm committed to for the month. Every day, working on triads in the key of C. D-shaped. An octave up, that is a C played with a D shape. The C, the tonic, is in that little point of the triangle. It changes depending on what inversion you have. This is the main root triad with the C on top. This is the second or first inversion with the C on bottom, the G and the E. This is the second inversion with the C in the middle. Go to the link for Daniel Seriff. Do the triad exercise, because now I'm going to talk just a bit. I'm also going to link to the Sean Daniel exercise. And we're going to do two things. We're going to do the... Sean Daniel said 2025 is the year of E major. That was a good video. E major. So if you're a beginner, you've got to learn some chords. Learn a couple shapes. E is a great shape. A is a great shape. They might show you to play it like this. But when you start moving chords up the neck, I like doing it with the finger. One finger. I always play an A with this finger, doing a little bendy thing with my knuckle, bending backwards a little, because I can play that open and hold down 3 strings. Maybe some of you can't. You play it like that, you play it like that, because all chords are movable. This gets a little tight for me. I'm going to do this and worry about, in rock guitar you play those lower notes. But I'm an acoustic now, I'm not playing electric. So the two things I'm going to tell you, a couple things. So if you're a beginner, learn a couple guitar shapes, chord shapes. C, D, G. I'm doing it the cheaty way. I'm not going to put that B in there. Let the B be played here. You want a B? There it is. Sometimes I don't play any B's in a G chord. G, B, and D. G, D, G, D, G. Just G's and D's. It's not a triad, it's only 2 notes. The G chord, a triad, is G, B, and D. No sharps or flats. I'm going to learn the key of C. That's what I'm focusing on, the Daniel Seriff exercise. So, 2 things to quickly learn if you're a beginner. Learn chords. You have to be able to play them fairly rapidly so that you can play in time. Doing a little muting with the palm of my hand. Okay, you got to learn chords, you got to learn some notes, get an understanding of the fretboard. We're just going to play the key, or the key of C. I'm just going to show you this. Do, re, mi. The major chord, or the major scale, has a half step between 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 4. So whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Half step is when the keys are next to each other on a piano. The key of C, they're 2 white keys, no black key in the middle. 3 and 4, step, whole step, whole step, 7 and 8. do, re, mi. If you've never heard that song, listen to Sound of Music. Look up Sound of Music, do, re, mi. Great song, written in what, the 60s, 70s? A movie starring Julie Andrews, a great singer. You should know who Julie Andrews is, and you should know do, re, mi. If you play Joy to the World, it's the same thing. The major scale backwards. It plays the half steps and whole steps in the positions of a major scale. You can play it anywhere. If you're playing, you want to know what the scale is for the D major scale? A, E, Sean Daniel, E major, E minor, lift that finger. We're just going to play the E shape and the E minor shape. You have to be ready, we have to move it around because E is the key of 2025. Movable chord, I'm playing the E minor shape, moving up the neck. So the way this works is now we know what the major scale is. And now you learn what chords go with E major. It goes like this: major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. The seventh chord is diminished. So it goes major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, all the way up to sixth, and then this weird diminished chord, which I now understand to a degree. So if you want to write a song, pick a key, D or G, and do the D major is the root of the D, the key of D. That is the main chord which you're going to want to come home to. So let's do this exercise. Why is E the key of E? Why does Sean Daniel pick the key of E? Because you can play just holding 3 strings. Open, 4th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, open, open. Go back to the E shape. Major, major. So it's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. And that really leads you back to the E. Sean Daniel, link in the description. Daniel Seriff, do the same thing. I'm going to work on the key of C. So a C shape, but I'm just going to play the bottom 3 strings. Get these guys out of here. There's a G, a C, and an E. The C in the middle means it's the 2nd inversion. There's 3 ways to play a C triad. 3 notes, C, E, G. Those are the 3 notes. C, E, G, that is the root triad. C on the bottom, the lowest. C, E, G. If it's E, G, C, C on the bottom, these 3 strings, still a triad, 1st inversion, C on the bottom. Bottom 3 strings, still a C chord, C, E, G, but it's C in the middle, E, G, G, C, E. 2nd inversion. played here with these 3 strings. C, E, G. That's the root triad. Played here. E, G, C. C on the bottom, first inversion. So there's your tricky stuff. Second inversion. G, C, E. Okay, now back to Sean Daniel. He showed major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. We're going to do that here. We're going to play the D shape. The D shape, movable, 3-string chord. You move the D up 2, an E. There's only a half step to the F, the G, the A, B, C, half step to C, C, this is a G, G chord, G major, F, E, D, C. Okay, so what is he doing? C, then a minor. So the D shape, D major, D minor. You gotta drop that third a half step, flatten the third. These are theory ideas. That is how music is played. So major, C major, just bottom 3 strings. D minor, E minor. So major, minor, minor. Major, oops, F. There's only a half step between E and F. E, F. F is major, so it's major, minor, minor, major, major, G major, A minor, B diminished. This is the B note. The B is like this. We're going to flatten the 3rd and the 5th. Flatten means moving down half step. And it sounds like this leading chord that wants to resolve on the C. C, boy, it wants that C. So this is what I'm going to be practicing all month. That little trick from Sean Daniel, link in the description. If you start here, you're going to be playing a C in the A shape. So you need to know the major and the minor A shape. But we're only playing the bottom 3 strings. So it goes like major, C, minor. So we start with C major. Then we go to D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. Gotta drop, you're playing a B minor shape, but you gotta drop that 3rd as well. So that, look at the link. This is what I'm going to practice. I want to understand this theory of triads. I want to memorize notes just in C. Oops, what am I doing here? D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. If it's too high, because I'm playing an acoustic, go all the way back down. This is octave from this, which is just the bottom 3 of this A minor chord. I'm switching it around. B diminished, C. Then he also does it up here. So this is a major shape, an E shape. E. Played up here is a C. An octave E is here. E, D, C. I'm just going to play the bottom three. E shape, E minor shape. So it's going to be C major, C minor. 3 strings. C, D, E minor, F major, which going back down an octave is this chord. I like playing the F either here, just skipping these bottom 2. Bar chords are hard on an acoustic. You can play them, but you got to get grippy. You got to get grippy. Okay, so here we are. C, D, E, F, G, A minor, B diminished. Where's the B? Oops. What does the B diminished shape look like? Oh yeah, it was like this. It was A minor. No, it's not. A minor. B minor looks like that, so I gotta minor the nope. So it's like a D7-ish. I don't know what that is. Shape. Here's the B. B diminished C. So this you can see I don't have it figured out exactly, but I'm going to keep working on it this month. I'm going to work on that this month. I'm going to end up knowing how to make diminished in the E shape, in the D shape, and in the A shape. What's the D shape? Oh yeah, the D shape is like this. So that D shape, the 5th and the 3rd have to get flattened. There you go, long video, me talking, working on Daniel Seriff and Sean Daniel, link in the description.